Thank you so much for being here. This is a thrill. It's a last minute masterclass I wanted to bring you because we are at the end of the year. We've got, a month and a half maybe left in the year 2022. And before you know it, it will be gone. So one of the things I share with my coaching clients is about taking back their power. And I want to bring you this masterclass on how you also can take back your power. This is for you if you are a clinic owner, a solo practitioner, somebody who works for themselves, not if you are working as an employee for somebody else in a practice, in a clinic, in a spa, in a health club, that kind of thing. So if you are feeling like this year coming up needs to change because you're tired, you've worked too many hours, you're working too hard, you're running your practice based on your clients' desires and dreams, then I think you're going to really be thrilled about what I'm sharing with you today. So again, this is I'm calling Taking Back Your Power, and this is for clinic owners and health club directors, people who are in control of how you run your practice. So this is something that I have been doing in my own San Francisco practice for the last, I should probably look it up, for probably the last 10 years or so. And I call it a precise private practice. And the concept is that it's precision on purpose. So it's based on your preferences. It's based on what you want. It's based on your desire, your skills, your interests, your lifestyle, your family, and you are calling the shots. You are taking back your power instead of letting your clients run the show. So I'm going to be sharing a few secrets, a few stories with you, maybe some secrets too, a few stories with you. And if you find value in this, please give me some thumbs up. Let me know when you're watching, if you're watching the replay or if you're here live. And I'm going to just check really quick, see if I can see over here. Make sure we're going live. All right. I can't really see on my phone. So this is always the tech piece that I get thrown off with. But it doesn't stop me, and it shouldn't stop you either. You know, it's a matter of getting our ideas and our thoughts and our experiences out to our community to help other people. So I'm going to make this just quick. It's going to probably be just about 15-20 minutes. What I found in my own running of my practice, I used to run my practice in what I called what used to be an open to the public practice. Open to the public is where we would work on volume rather than value. Although we provided value, of course we did, but our goal was volume. As many clients as we could, as many appointments as we could, as many therapists as we could. We are located in a San Francisco Victorian, actually Edwardian, 125-year-old home, and it's beautiful, has 3 treatment rooms, and our goal would be 3 treatment rooms every single day, so 7 days a week, at least 5 hours of appointments in each of the rooms. So it was volume. It was in, out, boom, boom, boom. It was great. We were making tons of money. Therapists were booked solid. Everybody was happy. However, we also, and maybe you can relate to this, we also dealt with clients who would book appointments and not show up. Or they'd book at 3 o'clock and they'd call at 3 o'clock and say they're running late and they're going to get there at 3:12 or 3:15 or 3:30. So late clients, no-show clients, same-day cancellation clients that were looking for a bargain or the discounts or the freebies or the buy in bulk offers. And there was nothing wrong with that, and it worked really well. And then I got smart and I transitioned. I didn't know what it was called. I didn't know how to do it, but I figured it out as I went along, and I transitioned to what I call now a precise private practice. The reason I call it a precise private practice is because it's based on what I now refer to as precision on purpose. So my big thing, 3 pieces: planet, people, prosperity. Planet, people, prosperity. If we don't take care of the planet, what are we going to do? Nothing will exist as we know it. It's like when you're on an airplane, they say to put on your oxygen mask first so you can survive, so you can take care of the people around you. Obviously, you know the importance of taking care of our planet, of our earth, of our environment. That's first and foremost. When that's nice and solid and healthy and thriving, then the people can be healthy and thriving. So planet first, second is people. People are the people in your community, the people that you can relate to virtually. Right now, I'm doing this video over my phone and my computer from my home. And you are my community. Thank you for being here. And I also have my people who are my family. So we have our local unit, and we have our community that's locally, our family, our local community, and then our community virtually. So we can impact people all over the world. Many of my coaching clients, maybe you are watching this from somewhere outside of the United States, outside of California, certainly outside of the San Francisco, Marin Bay area where I live and where I practice. So we know the power of video. We know the power of being able to impact people around the world. And you can do that as a clinical therapist as well, service provider as well. A lot of providers don't recognize that they can make a tremendous impact through video. So getting back to my precise private practice and my precision on purpose, once you've got the planet taken care of and then the people taken care of, then the prosperity is there. And it becomes full circle. It's an upward spiral, because the more money you have, the more wealth you personally acquire, the more generous you can be for the planet and for the animals and for the environment and for the people and for your family. So it really is this wonderful upward spiral that I have no qualms about sharing the importance. I know it, especially in the health and wellness world, all too often, people are shamed for wanting to make a lot of money, or they don't believe it's possible, or they were taught in their trade school or in their clinical practice that you'll never get rich, you'll never make a lot of money, and that's not true. So once we've transitioned over to what I call a precise private practice, it allows us to have not only freedom, but we have so much more happiness in our practice, because every single person on our calendar, we love. We look at and we go, oh gosh, they're coming in, and we're so happy that so-and-so's coming in, and so-and-so referred someone. And in a precise private practice, when you transition from an open to the public to a precise private practice, you too will have the ability to work with the clients who you are best meant to serve. So it's all about precision. The precise dream clients for you. Now, your dream clients are different than my dream clients. So we both will be able to flourish, to thrive in the same city, even if we are offering the same sorts of services, because we have a different focus. We have different precise dream clients. So when you have a precise private practice, when you take back your power, you decide who you want to work with. I always suggest therapists and clinic owners accept clients by referral or request. That changes the game. You're in control of who comes in. Take that online booking app off of your website. Keep in mind, if you are letting anybody come into your schedule, anybody book into your calendar, they're in control, and you are letting them dictate who schedules, when they schedule, what they schedule for, unless of course you direct them and say, go ahead and book a 30-minute consultation. That's different. But if it's just an open to the public calendar where anybody who lands on your website or on in your social media is able to schedule, that's something that's open to the public rather than precise private practice. So again, take back your power in scheduling the exact dream clients that you want to see. That's number one. Number two, you get to choose what you do. You get to choose how you provide your clinical approach, how you provide your therapeutic approach in the precise manner that you deem best. So you know your skills, you know your expertise, you know how to get your clients fast, efficient, effective, long-lasting results, clinical outcome. So when you know what's best for them, and again, you don't have a crystal ball, but you do have your experience and your training and your expertise, so you can decide the therapeutic approach of what you believe to be the best for your dream client. So again, when you're letting them schedule, they finish their session. And remember, I know this only because we used to be open to the public. They'd finish their session, they'd get to the front desk and they'd be like, okay, well, thanks, that felt really great. I'll think about it and I'll get back to you. Well, that's them calling the shots. Does this sound familiar? Is this making you understand or helping you understand a little bit more about what an open to the public practice is as opposed to a precise private practice? If it's making sense, give me some thumbs up. I'd love to hear. I'd love to hear if this is hitting home for you, if it's ringing true for you, because again, it's something that we're not taught. We aren't taught that we can run the show. I know I was taught that the clients pretty much dictate when they come in, how often they come in, what services they schedule for, who they see at our practice. We let the client decide, and that was fine. And then I realized the importance of taking back my power. And I really want to encourage you to do the same. So dream clients, who you're working with, therapeutic approach, what you do, when you do it, how you do it, where you do it, why you do it. Third piece is your schedule around your preference. When do you want to work? So today is Monday. My office was running. I wasn't there. This week is Thanksgiving week. I'm not going in tomorrow. So I didn't go in today. I didn't go in. I didn't go in over the weekend. I didn't go in today. I won't go in tomorrow. I will go in on Wednesday for half a day, and then I won't be there again for the whole rest of the week. So that's based on my personal preference, and you can do the same thing when you're in control, when you take back your power. So precise private practice really allows a provider to set the parameters and be in control, so you're living your life and your business works around your personal preferences, as opposed to the other way, which is what I had when I first started. My family worked around my business. Now, I was just starting my practice, so there was a lot of startup time and energy that needed to go into it. But what I realized was I didn't need to continue like that. And I hope you see also that there's a way for you to have your own precise private practice. So again, you want to take back control. You want to be the one deciding what happens. You're the visionary of your practice. You can make as much money as you want without killing yourself. You can make as much money as you want so you can give back to your community. And here's something, let's talk about that really quick. People oftentimes will say to me, well, Irene, making all the money in the world is not is not so great, or it's not the main focus. And what I want to say is, when you have the financial security and stability, because you know that you're going to have recurring revenue coming in and your practice is solid, that gives you a sense of peace. It gives you a sense of control. Your relationships are better, your health is better, your stress levels are lower, because you know there's stability and a consistent foundation you can always fall back on. When you have that roller coaster income of, up and down, and you don't know how much money you're going to make every month, that's a scary place to be. Certainly not very comfortable every month when you look at, okay, here comes December, or here comes the new year, and you're just wondering, how much money am I going to be making? So we want to stop that. We want to take your power back. We want to give you a sense of control. We want you to have a precise private practice where you have precision on purpose. And that brings me to invite you to a new program. Again, this is precision on purpose concept is something we've been doing for years, and I've also taught it to my high-level academy coaching clients and my one-on-one consulting and mentoring clinic owners. But what I'm doing is I want to make sure that you feel super secure and safe coming into the new year. So I'm going to be offering, this is I just decided this a couple days ago. It's called Precision on Purpose. It's going to be a 2-day coaching program over Zoom. So we're going to be workshopping, we're going to be talking, we're going to be strategizing, we're going to be working on your practice and going over the main foundational blocks of how you can create your precise private practice. So it's over 2 days. We're going to hold them Tuesday the 13th and Friday the 16th, and they'll be in chunks with a break and another 90-minute and a break, and then an hour of Q&A. So you're going to get all your questions answered. You're going to know exactly how to structure your precise private practice. You will know how to donate money and how to have a charitable arm so you can donate money or time or resources to people in your community or charities that you feel comfortable about and want to support. You will have an understanding, like I said, taking off your online booking. We'll talk about all that. So I want to make sure that you feel comfortable with offering your precise private practice. If you have other providers working for you, we'll talk about that as well. And if you've been in my classrooms before, you know that I'm a big fan of offering a 100% guarantee on your services. So we'll talk about that as well, because that's part of what separates you out from everybody else. You can't really have a precise private practice if you're not willing to guarantee your work. So if you're still learning, if you're still practicing, if you're still perfecting your clinical skills, get that under your belt. Get that really solid. Have an open to the public practice. There's nothing wrong with that. It gives you a chance to touch a lot of people. It gives you a chance to experience a lot of symptoms and conditions and different personalities. That's all great when you're first starting. But if you're ready, if you're skilled, if you're expert at what you do and you have the confidence and you really are ready to take back your power, then this program is going to be amazing. It's all the concepts that, again, I've developed over the years, and I'm putting it together. It'll be a 2-day Zoom, so one payment. Right now, it's super low. It's going to go up. We're going to do it in chunks of 5 people. So if you get to the link, I'll put the link, or you can request the link and my team and I will send it to you. If the link is already showing sold out, then we'll increase the tuition, and you get lifetime access to the training. And if anything comes up as far as updates and all of that, that's also included. So I'm really excited for you to be able to take back your power. This next year is a time for you to have your dream practice, to run your practice the way you want to run it, not the way somebody else is telling you to run it. And again, I'm going to teach you, I'm going to share with you, I'll inspire you what I'm doing, but it's not a cookie cutter. It's you take the pieces and you mold it and modify it to fit what you want. So thank you for being here. I hope this has been helpful. I'd love to hear your ahas, your inspirations. I'd also love to hear if you have a question, or like if thinking, I can't do that, that won't work. Go ahead and post that in the comments and let's strategize about it. Let's talk about it, because I hear that from time to time, oh, that won't work in my city. Well, San Francisco is a completely saturated city. There is a billion, no, I don't know, a billion. There are thousands of healthcare providers doing manual and movement-based therapy, physical therapists, chiropractors, massage therapists, personal fitness trainers, yoga instructors, acupuncturists, all the different health and wellness providers that could be construed to be similar to what I do or what we do. But again, we found our little niche. We've got our precision on purpose. We've got our dream clients. We've got our therapists who are working with us, and it works super well, and I want that for you as well. Irene Diamond, thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. Again, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Whether you jump into my Precision on Purpose program or not, I still am happy to provide this information and strategy for you so you too can take back your power. So if you want the information on joining us, again, it'll be offered just once in December. And if it works well, you'll be sort of our first test group. And of course, I'd love to get your feedback and all that. But if it works well, then we'll roll it out again. Every time the price will go up a little bit though, because again, it's brand new right now. So I'm happy to have you help me develop the program. So thanks so much for being here, everybody. Have a great Thanksgiving week if you're in the US, and we will talk soon. Together, we are even more brilliant.